If you're sat at home thinking of all the people driving around in Lamborghinis claiming they made it from their cryptocurrency investments just a few years ago are full of lies, well guys, I'm here to tell you that you're actually probably wrong and that there is possibilities for you to be able to make crazy returns in the next bull market. Now hear me out guys, I want to show you Solana. Now if you're new to crypto, you've probably heard some bad stuff about Solana recently, but if you've been around the block, you were probably there when Solana was hitting $270. Today it's down 10% and it's currently sat at just $10. What I want to show you guys is a Solana chart on the weekly, and as you can see, this was the last rise of glory where Solana rose from pretty much just above current prices of around $21 to $263 in the space of just a couple of months. It then did pretty much the opposite in just the space of a couple of months. So obviously, you know, when you get towards these high, then it's time to sell, guys. Don't get involved in the greed. But what we're starting to see in crypto is some form of a bottom coming in. And while we may see a little bit more trickle down towards the downside, if we look at Bitcoin and other cryptos, we can understand that it's more than likely that at some point, Solana is going to come back towards this area. And I want to think of Solana being a bit like Bitcoin, and Solana maybe just having had a spike like this, and it's now currently sitting in an area like this. Now, if you could say that you could have come into this area and bought Bitcoin here to know what followed in the following years, well guys, wouldn't you be looking to want to purchase a cryptocurrency like this? Now, obviously, there's no guarantees. This is not financial advice, and Solana's not the only coin that's going to be possible in. If we look at Bitcoin right now, and we say where Bitcoin's current price is, if we go back to all-time highs, that's 300% return, so a 3x on money. But Solana offers something way more special than that, and Solana offers a 27x on returns. That thumbnail I made was not clickbait. If you were to invest $1,500 and then see Solana return to all-time highs again, then you're going to be left with $40,000 at the end of the day. Now, you may not have $1,500 to invest into a cryptocurrency like Solana, then maybe you've got $150 or maybe just $15 that you could then go and turn into $400. And I'm going to show you a sneaky trick later on of how you can make the most of trading volumes to be able to buy more cryptocurrency than you've actually got the money for in the first place. So why are we able to see such aggressive pumps and dumps in the crypto space? Well, I want you to think of things like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. These coins kind of came about because of memes. They kind of brought in a lot of hype, and crypto in general, sorry guys, is a lot of hype. A lot of people don't know anything about whatever these projects do. Solana is an extremely strong, powerful project with loads of stuff going for it. It's significantly faster, more flexible, future-proof than Ethereum, but it gets heavily overlooked against Ethereum many times. If you come down to the statistics, 11.5 million active accounts, 21.9 million NFTs minted, and transactions are just 0.00025 of a dollar. This is clearly a great project, but people don't really know anything about this particular project. And when I first got into crypto, I may have not known much about them, but you get brought into the hype and all of that. So what that means, guys, is when that hype disappears from the market, even the solid projects will start to fall. So even when you're sitting there going, well, this is such a useful thing, why is it falling? Well, it was only dragged up in the first place because of hype. But as we go on in time, more people get more and more educated, they educate each other, the whole crypto space starts to grow, and then projects such as Solana will move as Web3 and things develop. And again, guys, you probably think I'm just shilling Solana. I have no affiliation with Solana whatsoever. I'm just going to show you tons of other cryptos. The Sandbox, look at the state of this chart. To get back to all-time highs, and guys, it will happen, is a 19x. Sandbox, obviously, heavily involved in the metaverse. You've got other ones, Mana Decentraland, another metaverse token which you would expect to do very well in the development of Web3, 17x. So basically, guys, if you want to be making money in crypto, then obviously do consider Ethereum and Bitcoin. But let's just say you've got $1,000 in your pocket. And if you've got $100, then maybe you could divide this number by that. I'd personally be looking to have something like a quarter of that in Bitcoin. Maybe a quarter of that in Ethereum. I have just said Solana is a far superior project to Ethereum, but it doesn't matter because Ethereum is around first and has been going through a number of upgrades and is better known about. Therefore, it will build continuous hype and will continue to outgrow Solana, but Solana, being a smaller market cap, will grow more aggressively against Ethereum. What else we could say then is that leaves half of my portfolio. So $500 is taken care of. realistically, we're going to see 3 to 4x on that. You know, it could be wrong, guys. This is not anything other than me just speculating right now. I would say then you've got like $2,000 from your initial 1,000, but remember you've got $500 that you may have split up between 5 coins. Okay, so maybe you've gone and put in 5 coins. Each coin has gone and done maybe like a 10x, right? So each of your $100 times by 10 is now worth $1,000. But one of them perhaps has done like a 30x and is worth like 3 grand. Okay, sorry, I don't have a pen to write this with. You get the picture, guys. So if you got your $2,000 and then say all of these only do a conservative 10x, we know that most of them have got to do a 20x pretty much to get back to all-time highs. So you could realistically, from this $500, be looking at $10,000 plus the $2,000, $12,000. Maybe some of those smaller coins go to zero. Maybe some of the bigger coins don't race so hard, but I guarantee that in the next few years, you're going to see fantastic returns, which is why right now, when I see all this negativity in crypto, I understand it. It's been a very harsh time. We're going to probably see a little bit more of it, but in the long run, the downside compared to the upside is so minuscule, in my opinion. Go away and find some cool projects, guys. If you don't know where to start, go and look at the things people make videos about on YouTube and learn what they are, like Solana, like XRP, like Gala, Phantom, Cardano, Ethereum, whatever it is, guys. Go and understand how they work and understand why they might be useful in the future and why maybe they're worth putting $100 of your money in. If you've only got $100 in total, guys, you could put like $10 in here and $25 into Ethereum, $25 into Bitcoin. Now, obviously, guys, I am aware that probably not all of this math makes complete sense. I know it's a lot of speculation and a bit of if this happens kind of talk, but I think that that's how crypto really works. And a lot of the guys who were telling me at the start of the last bull market that people make money in bear markets, I never really understood what they meant until I got to now, where I'd kind of made reasonably good money in the last bull market. That was my first sort of full bull market. I then realized that if you could build a position now, knowing what I know now and understand everything and have the money there ready to go, then when that market starts to move again, guys, you're going to be positioned incredibly well. And potentially it could be you who turns $1,500 into $40,000 in Solana, $15,000 into $400,000. But don't use any more money than you can afford to lose, because you could lose it all. Who knows? This is the exciting game of crypto, and money is not worth being too greedy about because it will always find you out. But guys, if you want to use smaller amounts of money and potentially make larger amounts of money, then you can come across to Fairdesk, which is linked down below in the description. You can get a bonus. You can come and copy traders who are already being successful in the markets. All you got to do is choose the trader that you want to follow, and you'll automatically start copying those traders without having to do any of your own work, profiting when they profit. Obviously, there's risks involved as well with that, guys, so don't use any more money than you can afford to lose. But as well as that, you can trade with leverage, so you don't need to have tons and tons of money to be able to buy whole Bitcoins. You can have smaller amounts and put leverage into positions, and as those positions build up over time, you can leverage more into them, which sort of takes away your risk because you can move the stop loss up while building a bigger and bigger position from the profits that you're accumulating. And if you hit a home run, you could turn literally $100 into $5,000 to $10,000 if you're extremely lucky and you hit it at the right time, obviously. But it all can be achieved over through the link down below in the description. Head across, you'll get bonuses, etc. if you sign up through that link today, guys. As well as that, make sure you jump into my Telegram. We're going to get where we do more and more daily trading updates. Haven't really been doing so many at the moment because obviously it's been Christmas. Obviously, I've been very sick, if you can hear me. And obviously, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.